Hello, I am live. Hi, everybody. It is Monday evening here on the West Coast in Pasadena, California. My name is Jennie Walker, and I welcome to my channel, JennieGirl's Closet, where I talk about all things eBay, Poshmark, styling, consignment. And you will find me pushing my glasses up because these are from Warby Parker, and I never had them adjusted. You buy a pair for $99, you get a pair in the mail, but they don't fit unless you take them to the Warby Parker store, and I never did it. So they keep falling off. But anyway, I went to the Goodwill bins today with two friends of mine. You'll see some earlier videos from a guy named Michael Connor, and he's what's called the singing man. He was... his television debut as an actor was singing in the Friends episode called The Singing Man. You can find it on YouTube, but he's one of my friends, and he was sourcing today at the outlet. Now, he's not a reseller. He sources for himself, and I was there with him and another young woman, Sarah, who works with me and is also a reseller in her own right. So, yeah, we had a good time at the bins today, and sorry because my hair is like all up in here, and so anyway, I just wanted to go live. This is my first live haul video and show you what I bought. Now, some of the decisions that I made when I picked out these items, I want to tell you about why I chose them. Always at the end of the bins trip, we're purging everything we picked up and be like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Because it really isn't about the cost. At this point, it's sort of like I don't want to bring something into my inventory that I really don't need. And that is so hard not to do at the bins when everything is such a good price. Basically, the stuff's free. You put enough free stuff together, you spend $50. I've got 29 pieces back here, and I spent $51 at the Goodwill bins today. And that's, under $2 a piece. And that's just the best sourcing around. So let me get into it and show you what I got. So I hung everything up behind the rack here. Now, I haven't steamed it or anything, but I thought this might be a better way to approach showing you what I have. So let me get started. We're going to start with the denim section. I put all the denim together, so hold on. Let me show you what I got. So I'm going to pull this a little closer because I can. And we got this really cool denim, what do you call that, overalls? Super distressed. Super, super cool. And it's a brand that I'm not familiar with. Haven't had a chance to look it up, but whenever I see the words Italy, it's like, really, what else do you need to know? So this is by a brand called, let's see, it's called Machine. So this is Machine. Let me show you here. Machine. It's an Italian brand. And these are super cool. Totally distressed. Let me stand up, see if this will work. Totally distressed overalls. I mean, these are just absolutely cool. Now, they do have one flaw on them, which is they're missing the little thingamabob there, but who cares, Whoever's going to buy these is going to be quite happy to have them. I mean, as far as overalls go, most overalls are those standard ones that, like by Lee or Wrangler, but these are super cool, super special, and wish they were my size, but they are not. Now, the lighting is not ideal, and I just apologize for that because I'm not set up lighting-wise, but I'll do what I can. So, yeah, Machine brand, awesome, super distressed overalls from the bins. And I think that's a really cool piece. Every pair of overalls I've ever had, whether it was long pants or shorts, has sold. So I know that'll be a good one to pick. Over here are some distressed shorts that I bought. This is by Citizens of Humanity. And super distressed, super cute for summer. And all the young girls are going to want these. And just a nice brand that people know. It's a nice distressed style that's very popular now. And I will show you... seven for all mankind. I had the brand wrong. Sorry about that. So these are 7. Or wait, what are these? Are these Citizens for Humanity? Hold on. Give me a moment. Let's see what it says. It says, hold on. It is on the back. Okay. Citizens of Humanity. There it is on the back. There you go. Yeah, super cute. Ben's find. So yeah, somebody wanted $5.49. That's the regular price at the Goodwill. I have quit buying shorts at the regular Goodwill. There's absolutely no reason. Every time I source at the Ben's, there are a million pair of shorts. And so I don't ever see a reason to pay $5.49 for a pair of shorts ever again in the history of the world. So let's see what else we have. Now these I really loved. These are Michael Kors. And I really like the zipper detail because I try to source for one particular girl, and I still have inventory that doesn't match who my ideal girl is. But so as I sell through that merchandise, it doesn't fit what I want. I'm still going to pick up things as I push out the old inventory. But my girl loves zippers and studs, and you know she's urban cool. And all these zippers on these Michael Kors, even at the bottom, are just super stylish. So this is a nice tiny size. So I'm sure someone's going to love these, but this is Michael Kors here. Again, this was a Ben's find. So yeah, I mean, this is totally who my girl is. And she's my girl. I want my girl at every size and every price point. So to me, it's not about necessarily only finding a certain price point. I was waiting in the other room. Hey, it's Key Lime Kisses. Now, you saw my live haul video, right? With Michael Connor, the actor. Let's see. Welcome. But yeah, so that's just a little bit about what that is. So hold on. Now, this is a brand that consistently sells, which is Frame Denim. Found this Frame Denim pair at the Goodwill outlet today. Just your classic. It looks like some of those, like the shorter ones that have the fringe on the bottom. I would have to measure to know, but I can just tell by looking at them. It's those that are a little bit like ankle length with the fringe. Frame is just a classic, really popular denim brand right now. They also make other things as well besides denim, but these nice distressed pair. I thought that's my girl. That's my girl 24/7 is the one who's going to wear these jeans. So let me keep going. So back here is, now this is really cool. Now, because I'm a stylist, I'm always looking for things that are different. And this is a 90s acid wash pair of jeans. And I did look these up at the bins, and I found a range, anything from $24 to over $100 for this. But we all know the 90s are hot right now, and acid wash is. So look at the back on these, really cool heat denim. And they're super distressed. Super acid washed, nice frayed hem. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better pair of jeans than this right now. And they are have a very long rise. Look at that. I mean, this is your mom jeans. You know, those 90s jeans were very high waisted, so these are very distressed with distressing here on the pocket. But that just makes them even more cool for people who want this look. So that's a really hot trend right now. So let me look in the chat. Yes, ma'am, he is awesome. Those frayed jeans are really hot. They are, and I was really on the fence about buying them. And Sarah, who was with me, who's a reseller and also works with me, does special projects with me, was like, "Don't get them, put them back." And I'm like, I can't not get these. And so I got them. So hold on. So these are okay. I don't really like to buy Lucky at all, but these just kept telling me to bring them home. So what's really cool about these Lucky jeans is that, let's see, hold on. People want to see the brand, so there you go. I don't know if you're seeing Lucky. Is it this one? Lucky. Is the back pockets with the hearts on them. And that's the only reason I bought these jeans, because I don't really do much with Lucky brand. I don't have anything against it. I just don't really see much. But these with the hearts on the back, I just thought was super cute. And they're a little bit of these are a low-rise jean. So, you know, they're a nice distressed denim, and girls love hearts. What can I say? And this is a small size. This is a size 6. So that should be good to sell. Let's see what else I got. So this, my friend Sarah was so upset she didn't see this before me. And whoops. And, you know, we'll trade back and forth at the bands. It's really no big deal. Not buy it, do buy it, because there's always something else. But this is super cute. This is Walt Disney Worldwide for Disneyland. And it just had this, it's this really long, I'll stand up, super long cardigan. And it's got this adorable mouse emblems all over it with these cool buttons. And these are there's something either like a leather or a wood. I can't tell. Look at that love. Yeah, and it feels like acrylic. It's got a cute hood on the back. So this is super cute. Imagine that with some of the jeans I just showed you that make a great outfit. And this is a size medium. And it's acrylic and alpaca blend. That's kind of weird, but acrylic and alpaca, because usually alpaca is such a good fabric. You know, they're not going to print it with acrylic, but I guess they were saving money. But this is just a super cool piece. Thrilled to get it. So let me see what else I have for you. Hold on. Now this I bought for myself to wear, and if for some reason it doesn't fit me, then I'll sell it. Just an H&M really cute blue anchor top for this summer. It's 100% cotton. I hope it'll fit me, and if not, it'll be for sale very soon in my Poshmark closet. So let's see right now. Perla's Precious. Hey there. Perla's Precious, hello. This is very cute, loving that. I agree, very cute. I love that. It's so good. Yeah, me too. And I appreciate y'all being on the live chat. You know, I'm new at this. I've got 3 people watching. Had 4 a minute ago. I don't know where they went, but they had enough of my story. On Poshmark, I'm JennieGirl's Claws, and I'll just put it in the chat. JennieS. I think I could put a link in there. So hold on, I'll do that for you, because I learned last time that I could do that, and I just didn't know because I'm so new at this. So hold on. I will put my link to my closet in the chat. Let me just go to my store, my closet, and I'm going to put it in there. Here we go. A hyperlink so you can check it out for yourself. Let's just put that in here. Edit, paste. So there's my store, JennieGirl's Closet on Poshmark. I'm also on eBay, and we'll be trying out some other platforms like StockX, and down the road, and eventually Etsy. I'm just not ready yet. Just not ready. Oh, great. She's going to find me. Thank you, Perla's Precious. Awesome. Hold on for the next piece. So this is just your standard rocker tee. Now, I do dress a lot of people who are musicians, and I've used the rocker tee over and over and over again. You put it with skinny jeans, cool boots or ankle boots, a cool jacket. So you never can have too many rocker tees. So this one is Aerosmith with a nice skull on there. 100% cotton. This is a racerback, a little bit different. And this is official merchandise. I always want to point this out. This is Live Nation. God, the lighting just sucks. So hold on. Apologize for the bad lighting, but this says Live Nation. So this is official Aerosmith merchandise. And I had seen a bunch of Taylor Swift t-shirts at the Goodwill regular store this week, and I did not buy them because they were not officially licensed merchandise. So that's just something to keep in mind. And you can tell if it's officially licensed because it's going to tell you, it's going to have something within it that keys you or clues you in that it's official merchandise. So I didn't buy the Taylor Swift bootleg. And she did perform in Pasadena, which is why it would be in there to begin with. So hold on. This Kiss rocker tee is really cool because it's got the V-neck on it. And, you know, for women, we want to kind of be open here at the top a lot of times. And this is Destroyer. So, yeah. That'll be great for a musician that's got a live performance or a music video coming up. Now this I just got because it's just fun. I mean, trust me, says the snake. And this is from the Jungle Book. The Jungle Book. For those of you with children, you'll know all about the Jungle Book. I am a childless wonder, so I don't know the things for kids. But I do know the Jungle Book because it's hard not to know it. So, yeah, trust me, says the snake. And that is just, it's a burnout. So I just thought that was super cute. Okay. Need me a rocker tee. Okay, well, check my closet. It'll be up there shortly. And we'll see what's next. Now this is like the most favorite thing I got today, and I can't take credit for finding it on my own. Sarah found this for me and gave it to me. This is, and if y'all know, does anybody know what this is? If you do, let me know. If you know what this is, I'm just going to ask. Now this is by Moda. But that's not even the point. Y'all know what this is on the front. This is probably the coolest thing of the day. So let me tell you what this is. So this very famous artist, Jean-Paul Basquiat, this famous artist out of New York, and obviously he has passed, and Andy Warhol has passed too, but right toward when his career was kind of building and converging, he did a collaboration with Andy Warhol that it was not well received. The critics hated it. It was one of the things that happened just before he died. Basquiat died, and he was devastated by the bad reviews. You can read about it. But this image is a poster, and it's an image that was promoted during this collaboration. Now, my guess is that this company has licensed the right to the image, and this isn't, original. But this is just, it's iconic now that those two work together, and thrilled to have it. So hold on, let me see what else I have. Now this I was on the fence about getting. My friend Sarah found this for me, but I went ahead and got it because it's reversible. And this is an Ed Hardy. Now he's kind of out of favor. His height of popularity has passed, but he's completely licensed all over the place. So he hasn't gone anywhere. But this officially licensed Ed Hardy jacket is reversible. And what I love about it is in the back is it's got the bling with the tiger, Ed Hardy. And then on the inside, you have this awesome graphic here. So you can reverse this. And this is good for, musicians and people who want to have like an edgier look. And so that's why I got that one. So hold on, there's more. You love Basquiat. He hung out with Andy and Blondie, which I love. Yeah, he did. I mean, what a cool crowd. Now, when I lived in New York for 16 years, I had some cool friends, but not that cool. So this I really love. This is a bodysuit by Zara. I like to get Zara because it's very friendly price point. And the pieces, it's one of the popular brands on Poshmark. So I love getting it because I know people are going to be looking for it, and I could probably promote it in a posh party. But this is really cool. But what's super cool is it's a bodysuit. Look at that. It's a bodysuit. So this beautiful print with turtles and nature all over it. A nice open front. It's polyester, so don't get excited. It's just polyester, but it's going to be easy to clean and inexpensive to keep clean. Okay, Joanna Parrish, hello. I see people wearing Ed Hardy. Oh, great. Well, hopefully they'll go to my closet, which I put a link for in the chat. So hold on. So this I got. Now, I very rarely do Club Monaco, but I love this because every time I have Club Monaco, it sells. And it's not black. And I have way too much black in my closet. So I got this little just skater skirt. It's like, feels like a wool blend. It's just a little skater skirt with an exposed zipper in the back. And again, I apologize for the lighting. So you can see it's Club Monaco. And yeah. So y'all can actually pair that with the blouse I just showed you and have an outfit. Now, this piece my friend Michael found. Now, he's the guy who was in that video, the actor Michael Connor, the singing man from Friends. This is an Armani coat made in Italy. Oh, man, this lighting. I really apologize. It's made in Italy. I promise these will get better as I get better doing them. This really cool, like double-breasted jacket. And it's got the belt with it. And just a little hack, reseller hack, is if you ever buy anything that's awesome and there's no belt, is you just take the belt loops off. and nobody's any the wiser that there was one there. And I do that a lot where it looks like the jacket would be fine without the belt loops. And I think that's really important because the belts are always getting lost. And certainly in this kind of work, it's really hard to get all the pieces to it. But yeah, this super cool jacket. And I'm looking for the Armani tag, but it's somewhere in here. Oh, here it is. Giorgio Armani, right there. Yeah, I mean, this feels like $1 million. It's like an olive green, and it's a nice lightweight coat. It's got these leather buttons and this extra piece at the top. And that is just amazing. Bin's find. So this I love. I love Betsey Johnson. I mean, her pieces are so fun. And I've had some of the really old ones that were from her first collection. And it'll say Betsey Johnson, New York on the tag instead of just Betsey Johnson. And but this is a newer piece. But it's a Betsey Johnson jacket. And it's got super cool buttons on the sleeve. In the back, it has this gather with the ties, which is cool because when I first saw the jacket, I thought, oh no, it lost its belt, but it didn't lose its belt. It didn't have one. It had this tie in the back, so you can cinch the waist. Super cute hood. Very Betsey Johnson in the bottom. Has this awesome ruffle because she loves to add little details. And inside is this super cool tiger print lining. That's just a classic coat, and that's going to sell probably really quickly. Let's see. Yeah, I did find it at the bins. I sure did. I see people listing Betsey Johnson jewelry. Yes, $5 is too low. Just a tip. Betsey Johnson has collectors and fans all over the world. If you get any of the jewelry, particularly anything that's really chunky or says like has words on it, it's hundreds of dollars in value for that. And you're really selling yourself short to price something at $5. I wouldn't sell anything for $5. If I can't ask more than $5 for it, I shouldn't be buying it in the first place to resell. Do you call the bell sleeves? Hold on. Let me look. These sleeves are bell sleeves. You know, it's not really a bell sleeve, and I'll tell you why. This is basically a straight sleeve. It's a straight sleeve, and somebody put gathers in it. It's more of a leg of mutton sleeve, but it's not that either. It's basically a straight sleeve with gathers, and so I probably wouldn't say bell sleeves. I would just say straight sleeves. I love the old vampire lips jewelry. Absolutely. I don't either. I sell vintage jewelry. I sold a vintage flamingo rhinestone brooch for $20. You just got to raise your prices. One of the things I really don't understand is that everybody's looking for a deal. But I see things that are so underpriced that I don't know what to tell you. I think it's because I have a different history with brands. I have a different shopping history and exposure, and I know what people are willing to pay, and I know what's collectible only from spending so much time in this space. So oftentimes I'll see a reseller say, I'm going to do my research. I don't know what this brand is, but I think I'm going to price it $50. And then I'll see them price something $50 that I would sell for $500. And I'm like, you didn't do your research, because you can't do that type of research online. There's different types of research to be done. The kind of research and knowledge that I have is decades and decades of experience in the luxury space, buying, reselling, understanding what collectors want. People, you know, whenever a museum does an exhibition, where do you think they get the clothes? When they do a retrospective of a famous designer, where do they get the clothes? They've been loaned to them from collectors, or they go out and buy them and source them on their own. And if something is museum worthy, it's basically priceless. And so if, for example, I have a Thierry Mugler black velvet silk bustier for sale in JennieGirl's closet. It's priced $1,000. So why is it priced $1,000? The reason it's priced $1,000 is Thierry Mugler currently has an exhibit in London. And Thierry Mugler is known, his most iconic pieces are bustiers for women. He's the one who did the famous bustier with motorcycle handles on it back in the 80s and 90s, and all the those top models wore them. They called them supermodels then. If you don't know that, you don't know to put $1,000 on your bustier. And I think a lot of times people who haven't purchased things at that price point are uncomfortable with it. But you got to get comfortable with selling things at a high price, even if you yourself may not have ever purchased something at that level, because that customer is out there. And on Poshmark, I've sold things at $1,200, $750, $1,000, $600, $700 price points. And the reason I can do that is because I know that which customer that is willing to pay for it at that price. And I think that's just a sidebar. Let's see. Mine was missing a stone. Okay. I love Thierry Mugler, edgy line. Absolutely. I mean, this guy is a genius. He's iconic. McQueen is the best. He's the best. I sold a $1,000 hunting bow, so clothing history isn't my strong point, but I like vintage. I think that you've sold a hunting bow for $1,000. You have knowledge that I don't have. Didn't know they even cost $1,000. So yeah, I mean, we all have different knowledge sets. I mean, I don't know anything about this type of sporting equipment at all. And I would have to call my Texas family and say, hey guys, what is this worth? Because I wouldn't know, but they would know. Hold on. So this is one of my favorite pieces because my girl loves a biker jacket, a bomber jacket. And this is, like I said, I like to buy for my girl at every price point. So this is Moda International black biker jacket. It's got these awesome cute pockets in the front right here with flaps and like cute little snaps here. You turn it around. It's got nice lines on it. So it's nice and cropped and gathered. It's just a classic shape. Moda International right there. And yeah. So I got that at the bins today, that beautiful leather jacket for $2. That's my kind of price. Super cute. Yeah, I mean, and I have a bunch of biker jackets in my closet and I sell them a lot. And so I look for them. Again, my girl is going to wear this biker jacket with those jeans I showed earlier, either the crop ones or the skinny ones with boots. I mean, this is, again, I'm trying to dress the same person. So hold on. This I got because, again, I want my girl at every price point. So this is Topshop. And it's super cute, pink and white with the black exposed zipper in the front and in the back. And I got this because my girl at a younger age and a smaller size wallet is going to buy this skirt, nice little mini skirt. You can wear it with boots. You can put it with a turtleneck or a tank top, wear it with that leather jacket I just showed you. Yeah, so I purposely like to get things in every price point so that the same style, which is evolving in my closet, that person can purchase it. Your girl is a size 00. No, my girl is every size. Every size. My girl is me, basically. And I'm like not a 00, as you can see. Hold on. So this I really like because this is my girl at a lower price point. This is going to be, this is Forever 21, but it's black suede A-line skirt. It's just super cute with snaps down the front. Like, this is just a classic piece. You can wear it with the biker jacket that I just showed you. Wear it with a little turtleneck and boots for the fall. And this is the older Forever 21 tag. So this is just a great classic little style. Just a little A-line skirt. And it's suede. And so it's going to hold up. And so I would put that with some tights and some knee-high boots, a turtleneck, and that biker jacket. Let's see. Interesting point of having different price brackets. Well, that's just a strategy I've just recently come up with because the issue is the higher price pieces do not sell fast enough. It takes a while to source something for $1,000. And so in order to keep the inventory moving, I have to have things at lower price points. but I don't want to sacrifice style for that. So that's why I'm looking for the same girl at every price point. So she might be Forever 21 price point. It could be Topshop. It could be Banana Republic. It could be Alice and Olivia. It could be designer like Gucci. And so if you go through my closet, you'll see what I'm trying to do, which is weed out the old inventory and only bring things in that support who this girl is. So hold on, I'll show you some more. Now this I got, now this is my girl in a super tiny size. And I bought this because I had once again a Banana Republic classic blazer in this like 000 size. And I just found one and I thought it's new with tags. It's your classic, look at this, 000 petite. You ever see anything that small? It's a 00P. This thing is tiny. It's almost like a kid's size. But it's your classic fitted jacket, blazer, like with double pockets. I mean, new with tags. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's my girl at a super tiny size. I mean, for someone who's got a career job, or maybe you have to wear all black and you're a hostess at a restaurant or something. I mean, wearing this with like a white shirt would be perfect. Let's see. I've heard a lot of big sellers who say I would sell anything under 20, but okay, you can totally list stuff for 10. Yeah. I mean, the point is, if I have to pay rent, I'm more likely to pay rent if I'm selling higher priced items because I never know what's going to sell. And so I can sort of hedge my bet by having things for $20, $50, $100, $500, $1,000. Like, because these platforms are, you know, Poshmark is not global. I mean, Poshmark is the United States, but the United States has every kind of income bracket. You know, eBay is global with every potential income bracket. So I don't see any reason to weed someone out. If I can afford to source it, then I can afford to have something for everybody, every price point. But the key that I've done is to be consistent in my closet about what are the kinds of clothes I want in there. And I'll tell you why. There's so much out there. There's so much inventory, and I have to find a way to make sense of it. And y'all don't need anyone else selling the Gap. You don't need anybody else selling Banana Republic, although that's my exception. Like, there's so many people out there that specialize in the mall brands, and, you know, they specialize in jeans and things like that. And you don't need anyone else to do that. But as a stylist and someone who's working on creative projects, I have two customers. I have the customer who needs something interesting, photo worthy, vintage, specific, edgy. It's going to show up good on camera, on film. But I also have to pay my rent. So, you know, the customer who's going to buy these clothes on a daily basis aren't paying $1,000 for a leather jacket or $2,000 for a skirt. This is the everyday customer who's spending $40 on average in my closet. And so I want to have something to give them. Now, I had my first 7-piece bundle sale, biggest compliment of my life. And these were not expensive pieces, but that wasn't the point. Is that there was one person who found 7 things in my closet: a pair of shoes, a hat, like a skirt. I mean, like, there were 7 things. I was dumbfounded, but I was so excited that girl, and that was my goal, is that people will find more than one thing they like for sale and want to get more of it. Sorry, they wouldn't. I would, but inventory's in the house. Gap, yuck, takes every to move, especially. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there. I mean, you're wandering around the bins, and I've never seen such a variety of stuff in my life. I mean, you know, the variety there is mind-boggling. You put your hand in the bin, and there's pillows, there's toys, there's shoes with gum on them. It's like, but it's a treasure hunt, which is why I go. And I have only been going the bins for 2 months. And before that, I was sourcing for my everyday customer from regular Goodwill and online. I do a lot of online sourcing, and mostly because Pasadena is limited to the number of thrift shops here. And plus, I work full time at the consignment shop that I own. And so I only have a limited time to source. So I do a lot of online sourcing. But now that I've discovered the bins, when I go into a regular Goodwill, and I still go in there, I really don't buy much. And it's got to be super special now in order to pay those prices when I know I can pay $50 for 29 pieces. I mean, $51 for 29 pieces. And if something doesn't sell, I haven't lost anything. If something doesn't sell that I've spent $10 on a jacket, that's a huge loss. But if I've spent a dollar or something and it doesn't sell or doesn't move, who cares, right? So the fact that I can get all these clothes for $51 is kind of mind blowing to me. Okay, only been 2 times. Whoops. So this piece I really, really like. This is my girl. This is like a nice little tweed kind of vest, like a biker kind of tweed vest. Now this is by the Loft. Again, I want my girl at every price point in every place possible. So this is my girl at the Loft. You pair this really cute boucle. You can see the tag. It's like a biker style. And it's a nice larger size. This is an XL. So for those of you who said my girl was tiny, she's every size. I'm going to put this with like a long sleeve white shirt and some skinny jeans and some short boots. And that's what I would do. The Loft is nice. Yeah, it's a nice, nothing wrong with their clothes. Nice middle of the road kind of brand. But let's see what else I have. Fun. Okay, now this is one of my favorites. This is vintage, and I do very little vintage. I'm actually trying to not do this, do so much vintage. I don't mind vintage like designer, as in, you know, archival pieces like Yves Saint Laurent or Chanel or like McQueen. This is just basically a standard vintage piece with no real history there. But this is, I got it, and you'll see why. This is by I Magnum. And this is a wool tuxedo dress. It's double-breasted. I don't think it shows up very well. And again, I'm not going to be able to fix my lighting on this video. It's got these really cool buttons with the facets in them. But it's a double-breasted, 100% wool dress. So it's a coat dress, but it's really a tuxedo dress. And when I saw it, I was really excited because I have sold recently, I'm not even kidding, in the last week, 2 black tuxedo jackets and a black with white silk tuxedo dress. I sold the dress on ThredUp Luxe, and I sold the 2 jackets in my closet. One is Forever 21, and the other one was H&M. And I was thrilled because that's my girl. My girl likes a tuxedo jacket. She wants to look smart. She wants to wear it with some skinny jeans. So whether it's at H&M or Forever 21, I have the same jacket by Gucci. You know, the same pieces in there at every price point. Let's see, 3 Ever Drive. No, I believe you were very sincere. No, but I just want to make the point is that I don't buy things based on size at all. At this point, am trying to curate my closet so that I'm buying for a particular person. It's no different when you go to any designer and that McQueen, that Alexander McQueen girl, have you seen the silhouette? You better not have a muffin top because, you know, she's got an hourglass shape. So if you don't have an hourglass shape or want clingy clothes, McQueen is not going to do good for you at all. I mean, it's very structured. It's absolutely their works of art. But they designed for a particular girl. I mean, that girl is not going to be overweight that's putting on McQueen. And, you know, there's not going to be a bunch of tent dresses coming out by that brand. This is not going to happen. So let's see what's next. Hold on. Okay, now this is one of my favorites. This goes into the vintage category. And again, I apologize for the lighting because I can see it shifting and I don't know what to do about it. My friend Sarah found this at the bins for me. This is a vintage Escada. Now, what's cool about this is the good stuff made in Germany. So just so you know, for this brand, Escada, you've got Escada made in West Germany. Then the wall came down. You have Escada made in Germany. And the modern pieces are like made in places like Slovakia or Bosnia. And the quality has really changed. So the newer pieces will not be made in Germany or West Germany, but those vintage ones will be. So look for that. 100% wool, like a sailor coat. It's got this really cool sequin on the cuffs right there, and these really cool buttons, and all the buttons are in place. And I didn't see anything wrong with it. I didn't see any moth holes or any critters had gotten in here. But it will be dry cleaned because it does have a couple of spots. And my dry cleaner will do hand dry cleaning for me at the same price. They'll hand clean it. And this Escada piece is just amazing. So when I see something like that, it's just almost impossible to leave it behind, even though it's more vintage. It's relevant, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to find a home for that. But hold on, see what else I got. Well, we're getting down to the end here. So I bought this thing because, and now my friend Sarah was trying to talk me out of it, but I wasn't having it. So I just couldn't pass this up. This is a vintage swimsuit by look like little swim thingy with a tie. And it's by Jansen, the swimsuit company. Let's see if I can show this to you. And obviously it's vintage. I don't know how old, but I know that people love these, and my girl would totally wear this. It's in keeping with the color. So if you go to my Poshmark closet or my eBay store, not only does my girl have a certain style, she has certain colors that she wears. Tons of black and white, and I sell tons of black. So if you go look at what's sold, or you go look, I mean, I'm never afraid to sell something black, even though it's kind of hard to photograph, because that customer that buys the classic black trouser, the classic black blazer, she's out there and she's shopping in my closet. Okay, good to know. Jansen Sports, nice, very cute. Yeah, it's super cute. Like it's just adorable. And how can you leave that behind? So this is something, I've already sold one in my closet. I had it in gray, and so I found one in black, Obey. So I've already sold this once, and there's a little tag on the inside. Obey. There we go. Yeah, it's just a basic cotton hoodie. It is faded. Got a little bit of pilling, and that's how people like them. Already broken in. So I got this Obey sweatshirt, and that should sell for about $35. The gray one I had sold for about $35, and I'm happy with that because I probably paid 50 cents. So hold on. So this Obey cap, this brand just seems to do well for me. The last cap I bought was a red one that said Coca-Cola on it. I sold it for $20 on Poshmark, and I bought it at the bins. Yeah. So it's a snapback, but a modern snapback. Now, don't you know I'm old enough? I lived through the first snapbacks, okay? And to think that that's a sign of something vintage, that's hilarious to me. As is the fact that my glasses do not stay on my face because I've never been to Warby Parker to get them adjusted after they were mailed to me at least 4 years ago. Hold on. So I just have two things left. Just to show you every single thing that I got. This is simply a dust bag. It's a Rachel Zoe. And I like to buy dust bags for two reasons. Either I will store my shoes that I sell in them, or if I get a pair of Rachel Zoe shoes, I will pair it with those shoes when it's time to sell them. So I really like getting little dust bags. That noise, you know what that was? That was all my inventory falling on the floor. Nice. I have seen Obey, but don't know much about it. It's streetwear, but I think it's from a chain, not Anthropology. I don't think that was it. I don't think it's Anthropology, but it's from some chain like that. But I can't think of the name of it. So hold on, my last piece. So this I just got for fun because at the bins, you just see all this stuff that you just can't find anywhere else. So it's a Star. I'm about to say Star Wars. It's a. Hold on. This is what do you call it? Starbucks, not Star Wars. Starbucks apron. It's just awesome. And it's got an adjustable thing here, and who can pass up a black Starbucks apron? Not me. So that's what I got at the bins today. Those will all go in my Poshmark closet, which I put a link here earlier. I'm buying for a certain person, a certain girl, and that helps me go through all of those things. Like I put back some things, like I had an American Apparel plaid skirt I put back, and I put back a pair of faux leather um, little mini shorts by Forever 21. I'm really trying to move away from Forever 21 unless it's really, really special, because there's just not any money in it. And so that's why I put those backs. So did y'all have any questions about anything at the bins? I love that y'all are here live with me, and I would love to answer your questions if you have any. Let's see. You did great. I know the bins are sold per pound, so I'm sure you scored on everything. $1.99 a pound. I paid $51 for 29 things. And it's kind of hard to wrap your head around getting that much inventory for such a little price. But these are pieces that, again, they're meant to just sell through. They're meant just to be in my closet and move. It's not meant for styling. It's not, I mean, the rocker tees, I can do that. But like, this is not where I spend money. I spend a lot of money sourcing other places as a stylist for all my vintage Moschino that I have, my big, huge collection of that. I have all kinds of really special pieces that I do not get at places like this because it's not there. It's simply not there. And one of the great places I love to source are consignment shops. One of the reasons I like that is that the traditional, yeah, that's pretty cool. The traditional consignment shops, the brick and mortar stores that are like in your hometown or your neighborhood, most of them are not online. Their inventory is whoever walks in the door. So they have a very limited customer base. And so the chances of finding something really, really unique is very high in a brick and mortar consignment shop, because most of them are not online, and whoever happens to walk in their community is who their audience is. And I go to Santa Monica a lot, and when I go in consignment shops there, I find mind-blowing things on the sale rack, on the clearance rack, because everyone's looking for something different. And I said in an earlier video how I had found a pair of black silk velvet parachute pants, made in France. And I think I paid about $35 for them and sold them for $700. And that customer was on eBay. And the customer who knew what that was, they were, I think, in Japan, who could appreciate, MC Hammer parachute pants made out of black silk velvet. I mean, they were extraordinary. They were over the top. And I knew that. And that's why they were sitting there, because no one walked in that store and understood what they were or could do anything with them. So it was limited to whoever was in that community in Santa Monica. But when I bought them and stuck them online, I found that customer right away. And $700 later, I feel really good that I had kind of rescued that really special piece and put it out there in the marketplace. What did the Goodwill? It was the Goodwill. Oh, what did it originally go for? Let me see if there's a ticket on it. Hold on. I didn't really look for that. I'm going to bend down here, so y'all have to look at the painting while I'm gone. Let me see if I can find it. Gosh, all the clothes fell on the floor. I can't find it. Hold on. Let's see. So now you just got me curious. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to put them back up here in order to find it. But hold on. I'm looking. Well, that's Betsy Johnson. I found it. I found the edge. Whew. Let me see if there's a price on here. I'm not seeing a price on the Armani Coat. Really not, but let me keep looking. No, there's no price. Yeah, this thing is amazing. I mean, this is literally one of the best pieces from the bins. But no, there's no price on it that I saw. So yeah, I can't tell you what their thoughts were, but how it ended up at the bins, I have no idea. But my understanding is that some of the things at the bins are just donated directly. It didn't go through a store. Does your Goodwill cut them off? Maybe a start. Not that I've seen, because I would say most things at the bins have tags, but many things don't. And I haven't tried to determine if that's a 50-50 ratio or anything. But it definitely tells you a lot. So let's see. Yeah, Armani's really interesting. But in my consignment shop, Armani, it's more conservative, and it's a very tailored conservative look, and it's very it's a little bit harder to place, actually. Thank you so much for sharing your haul with us. I love seeing all the cool things. Oh, well, thank you, key lime kisses. Well, y'all are terrific. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the bell icon. I think those are all the things I'm supposed to tell you to do. And I promise to start doing more of these live videos and sharing my knowledge. I'm wondering if you guys have any questions about sourcing at the bins. I will tell you today there was a little bit of excitement because there were two live mice, two mice, one mouse. There were two mice in one of the bins, and people were screaming and yelling, and one person rescued it and rescued them and had them not in their hands, but like in some clothes. I don't know what they did. Before you leave, tell us about your bubble gum. Yeah, okay. I will. Okay, so let me move the rack. Let me try to do this. Here we go. I'll move the clothes instead of the racks. Can y'all see that? So, okay. So I lived in Culver City for about 8 months in 2007 and 2008. And during those years, I had moved there from New York. I sublet my apartment and was looking for work out here. I did not find any work. And so I was doing background acting, and one of the in movies and things like that. It was a Jennifer Lopez movie. I was an extra in, and they were having a lot sale at Warner Brothers. And so you get a break for lunch, and I made a beeline to the lot sale. And I looked around, and it's basically a lot sale. It's like a yard sale, but it's just everything that they had from movies and sets. And so I saw this one picture, and I just said, that is really sweet and cute and interesting and fun. And so I bought it. I bought it at the lot sale, and I wasn't able to pick it up until I got off duty. And then I had a break or something, went to the lot, picked it up, came back, and basically leaned up against a wall until our day was done. And then I somehow got it in my car, and I had to show the receipt in order to get out of the lot with it. But yeah, it's a Warner Brothers lot sale. And apparently, if you ever try to sell it, not that I'm interested in selling it, you can't say where it's from. But since I'm not trying to sell it, I'll tell you exactly where it's from. But it just brings like a smile to my face when I see it. And it's kind of goofy. And I wish I knew what production it was used in. I just have no idea. Tito's Tacos. Yum. It's so cool with the close-up on the face and close-up on the eyes. It is. Let me move out of the way. Yeah, it's fun. It's super fun. And yeah, it brings a smile to my face. I have other artwork that is not nearly as fun as that in my apartment, but yeah, I'm glad you like it. So any other questions before I end the haul? Let's see. No other questions? Okay, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out what it's from, but it's really cool looking. Yeah, I wish I knew. I mean, I got it back in 07 and 08, so it had to be production before then. Nope, not from me. Just thanks again. All right, key lime kisses. Thank you so much. And Joanna, thank you for joining in. And whoever else was able to watch, I think we had a couple other people. I really appreciate your support as I build my channel. And again, I'm Jennie Walker. I'm owner and stylist of JennieGirl's Closet. which is a reselling and styling business on eBay and Poshmark. But I also am co-owner of Walker Viden Luxury Consignment, a luxury consignment shop in Pasadena, California. Thank you, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See you later.